Hello?
Hello.
David, hi, it's Ron calling from the corporate liaison at How are you doing?
All right, all right. We're in Italy, so it's midnight here. So.
Oh,
But,
no worries. Reason for the call is I saw that you'd reached out to my team on social media with quite a serious complaint. What happened?
well, well, I'll tell you what's happened. We've had 8 trips in the last year. I mean, we had 10 trips in the last year. 8 of them were delayed or canceled because of canceled flights. And I'm really getting tired of it.
Wait, you had five. You had 5 trips. You had 5 trips,
yeah,
and 8 of them were delayed. So, like
and this time we're delayed, but of course that made us
140% of your
to
flights.
London Heathrow.
Wait, hold on.
We got
hold
here
on, because so you're saying that you had 5 flights and 8 of them were delayed. So over 150% of them.
10 flights.
10
and
flights.
8 of them were either delayed or canceled. Yes.
Okay.
Before this one to London, it was from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, where we ended up having to stay overnight. Before that, it was in Salt Lake City. Before that, it was I'm thinking it was another one that was to. I'm trying to think. That was Cabo or which one that one? But I'm just you can go back a year ago. The same thing when we went to London to Italy. We had 2 flights in a row canceled coming to Italy, and I don't know why is having so much trouble keeping flights on time.
Well, I'm just checking.
It's becoming a chronic thing.
Hold on a minute, buddy. Listen, I'm looking at your flight itinerary here. Some of those flights weren't even operated by us. One was operated by. How can you blame us for other airlines? I mean, what are you talking about here?
The whole itinerary. In order to get to Italy, we had to fly on from Dallas to London, and 2 flights that time were canceled.
Yeah, but one of them wasn't even our flight. So why? What are you telling me for?
No.
One of those wasn't a flight. I'm looking at it right now.
From Dallas to, from where?
Oh, the one in Dallas was, but the ones to Italy weren't. What are you talking about, Guy?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the most recent, or are you talking about
No, not the most recent. I'm looking at the ones from like a year ago, the ones that you were talking about.
Okay, the ones a year ago? Oh, I remember very vividly. I remember that very vividly. 2 flights on were canceled. Oh, but you played the little game. They're not canceled. They're just booked to the next day, so it's not called canceled.
Well, yeah, that's not cancelled. That's postponed. That's why we have different words for different things. That's called postponed.
But okay, that's why we have different words for different things. What it does mean, though, is I pay for a rental car for a day I don't get to use. I pay for a house for a day I don't get to use. I lose a day of my life that I'm sitting in the airport that I don't get to use. So maybe you want to use the word delay. We want to play with semantics. But the bottom line is I'm not getting to where the rights of carriage, where I'm paying for to get to on the time I'm supposed to get there.
Okay, you had a postponed flight. You had a postponed flight, and that's all. I mean.
Okay, because you play the game of what you want to call postponed versus canceled. Okay, how about the last one when I was in December when we were in Mexico? Because your crew timed out coming to Mexico because they were late coming from Dallas.
Yeah, that happens. That happens.
So
was that
canceled or was it delayed?
Postponed.
Because it was the next day.
It was postponed.
Because it wasn't 24 hours.
It was postponed. Do you really not know? Do you really not know the answer to these questions? Like, are you a simpleton? Because I can have somebody teach you the English language if that's the problem. I could have some...
Oh, you don't have to teach me the damn English language. I'm a customer. You don't have to teach me the English language. Sounds like you don't know it. Sounds like you're not getting me to where
My people invented the bloody language. That's why I know the difference between postponed and cancelled, idiot.
Well, because you play just like... What did you say?
You heard what I said, dipshit. You heard what I said.
Okay, we'll take this up further with the corporate office.
Do you want to talk to my supervisor? Because I can arrange that for you.
You call me an idiot.
I'm not going to take xenophobic abuse from some crotchety old man, Karen, okay? I'm going to get my supervisor.
Give me your supervisor now.
Fuck you, dickhead. Fuck off.
Get me your supervisor.
All right, dipshit, wanker, piece of shit, dickhead, loser, fuck face, piece of crap, loser, idiot, shit brains.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold.
Idiots. And he's English. So you know what a booger he is.
Hello, you've reached Jackie in Consumer Escalations. How may I assist?
Yes, Jackie. My name is David. My AA.
Hi, David. How are you this evening?
Honors numbers. Your customer representative.
I have all that information. I have all that information.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to talk to somebody from. I'll just switch my damn airlines. Because when one of your customer reps calls me a dickhead, a crotchety old man, a shithead, I'm done with you. You know
what?
I'm not.
Someone
I'm
from
our
sir. Somebody from our organization spoke to you that way.
Yes, the rep that I was just online with.
Really?
Yes, really. That's how I got transferred to you.
Oh my goodness! Do you have a personal relationship with him?
No, I have no idea who the man is. He just said he called. He was a representative from, and he said I put some posts on social media, and I said yes because I've had So he said, "What's going on?" I started to explain, and I said I had flights canceled. Oh no, they weren't canceled or delayed because they weren't 24 hours, and said I didn't know how to speak the English language. And then he called me an idiot. Then next he called me a shithead, and then he called me a crotchety old man. So I want to know what's going on with why the employee. I don't know if he was from England. He had an English accent. But I don't know what's going on.
No, he was calling. He was calling from an office in the United States, ma'am. I don't know. I've never heard of anything like this before.
Okay, well, however I got transferred to you.
He transferred over to me, and the notes are coming through. He said you wish to speak to a supervisor.
Yes, because he called me a dickhead and a crotchety old man and an idiot. And I said, this conversation is done. I want to speak with your supervisor. And then I got transferred.
Did you wish to file a formal complaint against the representative, sir?
Yes, please. I would like that because I'm not used to be talking. And I told him when he made the call to me, because I'm in Italy, which y'all can probably tell by my account. And so it's midnight here. So he's calling me midnight here. And the prior day we were up 36 hours because our flights didn't get us here the way we were supposed to, and then we missed the connection.
Did you fly into LHR Heathrow? It looks like, or
yes, correct.
Yeah,
it was from. This trip was from New York through to Heathrow, then to Pisa.
Okay.
But the real issue here right now, man, is like I said, he used abusive language on a customer. And I don't know what's going on with American Airlines, but that's a major problem.
So sorry to hear that, sir. I'm so sorry to hear that. That should not have happened.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. I'm just trying to think of what the best way to take care of this is. I have a couple routes I can take. So we're definitely going to.
Where was he calling from? Is he calling from the States, or is he calling because he has an English accent? So
no, he's in an office in the United States, sir.
Okay. Well, you have recordings of this. At least my understanding is because they always say you may be recording.
Well, I'm looking at the. Yeah, I'm looking at the. I don't hear the recording. I get the transcript, and I'm looking at it. It's coming in the
Recording
opposite way.
deleted.
You said, I just have the last few words and then it looks like it was deleted, but the end of it says, fuck you, fuck off, no, fuck you, fuck you. Was that your conversation with him?
Well, okay,
Sir?
why don't you have the whole transcripts?
Ma'am, I'm still on the line, and I can confirm that is what he said to me. Yes, that is what he said.
And what did he say to me, sir?
What are you doing? What are you doing on the line
why is he on the
still?
line?
He also made
Exactly.
he made several racist comments towards me, and I'd like to point out that I just found his
You
profile.
are so full of it. I just
found his dating. I just found his dating site profile on Zeus, okay, and he has some very suspicious pictures on there. Would you like me to send that over with the notes as well?
No.
What is this?
Calm down, Ron.
Ma'am, what is this? What is this threat here? Because I've never been on Zeus. But nonetheless,
this is ridiculous.
I have your username.
I don't even know what Zeus is.
Why would a rep be looking up Zeus?
I wanted to find out who it was that racially abused me like that.
Okay. Please.
Do you know what he said while he was on hold? He said the guy's English, so that means he's a bugger. That's what he said. This racist piece of trash.
Because you started, I did say that.
Xenophobic piece of trash. Racist scum trash with a crappy dating site profile. That's all you are. Scum.
Okay, whatever you say, sir.
Ron,
you just keep on.
This is completely unacceptable, and it looks like some of the recording got deleted. I have no idea how that happened, Ron.
I do.
Okay.
I know how it got deleted. He deleted it.
Yeah,
That's
this is completely unacceptable.
I can't delete it on my end, can I?
No, sir. Due to the serious nature of this incident, I wonder if you might have 5 minutes for me to escalate this right up to our Telecourt division.
No.
Yes,
I don't want to do Telecourt. No.
I'm talking to the customer, sir.
We're not doing. No.
Okay, sir. Would that be something you would be interested in?
Yes, ma'am. I don't know exactly what that is, but yes, whatever we can.
Telecourt is a very simple and internal procedure whereby I will find a judge on duty at our Telecourt in-house corporate. They can pull the full call. They will go over it. You're going to be asked a few questions. I am going to advocate for you, sir. Okay? I have
yes, ma'am.
The customer service representative. His name is Ron. He is going to have a representative from his union. It looks like I have someone named Scobie McGuire who is going to advocate for him. And I'm just going right into corporate right now. Let me see who the judge on duty is tonight, because we don't often get these, sir, but when we get them, we take them very seriously. Just
ma'am.
Okay,
yes, ma'am.
Judge Weisenheimer.
Hello? This is Judge Weisenheimer.
Oh, hi, Your Honor. How are you? This is Jackie calling.
Oh, Jackie.
Yeah,
good evening. How are you?
I'm
perfect.
I'm great. I'm sorry to be bothering you right now. It looks like we have to do a Telecourt session. We have a very serious issue. I have all of the people on the line. I'll do a quick go round here. So as you know, my name is Jackie Horowitz, and I'm going to be advocating against Ronathan. The complaint is against Ronathan Bastard.
Bastard.
Okay,
Bastard.
fine.
It's pretty easy
and
to
his
pronounce. It's
representative
British.
looks like it's Scobie McGuire, and I'm going to ask our customer if he can please introduce himself.
Yes,
sir.
My name is David.
Thank you so much.
All right.
So,
are you sending a file over, Hazel? I don't have anything yet.
You should be getting the notes
see.
right now, but it looks like Mr. Bastard deleted some of the notes, so I have to go in the back end.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
All right, before we go any farther, let me do a swearing in. I need everyone to please rise, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear.
To tell the whole truth and anything but the truth, so help me God.
To tell the truth, the whole truth, and anything but the truth, so help me God.
Anything but the truth. So help me God.
Please proceed.
Okay. So Mr. was speaking with the representative, Mr. Bastarde, and Your Honor, please excuse my language.
Go right ahead.
I'm just reading, and I only have the end of it. It basically says, fuck you, fuck off. No, fuck you, you fuck off.
His words.
God.
No.
Yes,
no,
that's what he said. That's what this idiot said, okay?
Objection.
That's what he said.
Objection.
May I speak,
Order.
Judge? May I be heard?
Order. Let me hear from the customer, Hazel, and then I'll entertain your objection. Sir, please proceed.
Okay. You're asking me, what do you ask? What question are you asking me, sir? Exactly.
He's asking you if
what kind
if
of
this,
language was used. I haven't got the file yet. Can you?
First, he called me an idiot and said
All right.
didn't understand the English
He's
language.
not answering the question.
And then I asked him, what did you say?
Yeah, no, he's just rambling now. Now he's just rambling. He's not even getting to the point, this idiot.
Okay,
objection.
order.
Let him answer the question, Your Honor.
Order. Proceed, sir.
You heard what I said, and then he called me a shithead and a crotchety
We have
old man.
transcripts.
Yeah, that is not in the transcript. That is not in the transcript. You can see it right here, Judge. So he's lying. He's lying.
Because you erased it.
He's lying under oath.
You erased it.
You don't know that I erased it. You have no proof of that whatsoever.
Enough. Hazel, what is your objection, please?
How did the transcript get erased?
Just a minute, sir. Hazel, what is your objection?
I object to the interruptions of Mr. trying to answer the questions. And this Mr. Bastarde and his counsel keep interrupting when he's trying to answer the question. Thank you.
And I'm going to give everyone a verbal warning.
I object.
Please speak when you're spoken to. And everyone, please address me as Your Honor. Ronathan, proceed with your objection.
Objection, Your Honor. I object to Jackie's objection.
We'll have a sidebar on that later. Let's proceed.
Okay. So we've established that he was swearing at me.
Mr. Weber,
Fair
can
enough.
you please continue and repeat what the language that was spoken to you?
First, he referred to me as an idiot. And then I said, what did you say? And he said, you heard what I said. And I said, what did you say? He said, you're a crotchety old man, you shithead. And then I said, I'm a customer. I'm not going to be talking to this like this. I want to speak with your supervisor.
And then, while he was on hold, he said, this man, and he admitted to this, he said, this man is from England, which makes him a bugger. That's what he said. Now
That's fine, though. He's entitled to say that.
No, he's not entitled to say that. That's racist.
No, it's not.
What is a bugger, sir? What is a bugger?
Based on where he comes from, I could say that he's an inbred, or a redneck, or a moonshiner.
Yep.
You wouldn't like that, would you? No, exactly.
Okay.
Okay,
And
order,
what-
sir.
Establish what a bugger is.
Exactly. What was the phrase you used, sir?
Yeah, what do you mean by bugger? What does that mean?
Well, first of all, I was on hold. And
Answer
I
the
said,
question, sir.
Yes, I was on hold, and I said to my wife, I think this guy is from England. He's acting like a booger.
It's not what he said. He said he's from England, and that means he is a bugger. Now he's trying to change it because he's a coward. A cowardly, racist, redneck, inbred, moonshining sister fucker. Sister fucker.
Sir, what is the definition of that word? Order. What is the definition of that word you used?
Sir, I'm not from England, so I'm not really sure. I've heard...
He's doing it again.
Yeah, well... Yeah.
Wow. You see this? The casual xenophobia.
Some racial overtones to it. I won't allow it in this court.
Okay, Mr. Bastard, why at the end do I see you say fuck? It looks like you said fuck you.
Well, he was hurling.
He said,
I didn't say that. That was him. He said the F word.
You said it also. No, you said it.
The transcript
also.
is messed up. That was him.
No, the transcript is accurate.
Well, he was hurling racial abuse at me. That was the problem. Hurling racial abuse, like he has just been doing now.
Did you not instigate it?
No.
By calling him an idiot?
I simply told him. He was whining like a little Karen, saying, "Oh,
there you go, right there. Your Honor, are you hearing this?
Let's refrain from using the K word, please.
Okay, he was whining like a whiny old man about the fact that his flight got slightly delayed, and he was like making all kinds of threats, saying he wasn't going to use this airline, and he hates the British people, and he hates going to England, and all this other stuff. He said he went to England and it was full of scumbags and losers. That's what he said. He said he would never go there again, and he hated particularly.
He's entitled to say that. He's the customer.
Hold on, I haven't finished. He told me that every time he has a layover in London, he hates it because the place stinks of scum. That's what he said. That's why I was upset, okay?
Your Honor, may I speak?
Please proceed, sir.
I never said any of that. I mean, and my wife, you can hear her laughing now in the background because she was here during the whole conversation. And this gentleman is lying, and I don't know what else to say. I mean, just like how the transcript...
Mr. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but for my record, can you just have your wife come on the phone, introduce herself, and confirm that for us, please?
Yes, yeah, I sure will.
Thank you.
Her name is Teresa, and I'll give her the phone.
Thank you.
I'm Teresa.
She needs to be sworn in. Sorry, she has to be sworn in.
Can you swear her in, Judge?
Yes, Miss, can I get you to raise your right hand for me, please?
Sure. Hand raised.
And repeat after me. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
I swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Let's proceed, Hazel.
Thank you so much, Miss. Are you able to confirm what Mr. said to us, please?
Everything he said was true, and he never called the English people bad words, nor Heathrow bad words.
So he didn't say the people at Heathrow smell or anything like that?
No, because they don't smell.
No. Okay, did you hear him tell Mr. Bastard to, excuse my language, to fuck off?
Well, he might have, but that was only right at the end when he was trying to get rid of the supervisor.
Exactly. Thank you.
No.
May I have a word, Judge?
Please proceed.
And ma'am, you did not hear your so-called husband there refer to him as a booger. Is that correct?
Okay.
Yes or no, please?
Answer the question,
For the
ma'am.
records.
Please answer the question.
And in America, a booger is something that comes from your nose.
Well, like it has.
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no answer.
Let me
please.
just educate you guys. In the UK, to bugger is the act of penetrative anal sex. It used to be a law. It was a legal term. Used to be against the law. Buggery used to be an actual crime. And therefore, to call me... Let me finish, madam. You can't handle the truth. And you're going to get some of the truth, okay? You accused me in a defamatory manner of having anal sex. That is what you did.
Order.
I'm sorry,
I do believe, being an English ancestry in my blood, what Mr. Bastarde is saying is very true. Please proceed, Jackie.
I would like to also say, Mr. Bastarde, did you not call him out on some, I don't know, the Zeus or something dating profile that you looked up online about him?
I would like to refer you to the British Buggery Act of 1533.
No. Did you not bring up the
sodomy
Zeus dating profile?
A criminal offense. Yes, I wanted to check that he wasn't like, because he has a dating profile on Zeus. I can submit that to evidence right
what
here.
is Zeus? I don't know.
It's a dating website. He has a dating
and you
website
found his profile. May I ask what?
Yes, I have it right here.
Is that this thing you sent me that says Dweeber MD on it as the username?
That's his username. You can see it's attached to his email address, and you can see that it is an active account. Now, why is he on Zeus?
That's got nothing to do with this. I just wanted to bring up that you're putting out dating profiles that our clients are on, that are their private business, that have nothing to do with this proceeding.
That he didn't want to engage in buggery with me. I had to protect myself. That was
his dating profile is his private business.
Due diligence. Simple due diligence.
Okay. Ma'am, before we bring Mr. back on, is there anything else you wanted to add?
I don't understand why we're being subjected to this. We are on trial for what? For complaining to a company?
Well,
No,
don't
ma'am.
understand what's going on
it's
here.
Mr. Bestard who's on trial now because of the way he treated your husband and how he looked up his
Well,
dating
it's gonna sound
profile.
like we are on
Allegedly.
trial here.
At this time,
Well,
I'd
it
like.
is-
So I'll have to say everything is alleged so far. Let's please proceed.
I would like the both of them, and it's not just me on trial, because if they get found guilty of the racism and the sexual harassment they've shown towards me, I want them arrested.
Well, no, this is about you, sir. Judge, please support me here.
Well, I think
we could
so
have a
far.
hearing about that Buggery Act of 1533. I'm familiar with it. It was initiated during the reign of Henry VIII. So we could do a sidebar on that later also, but let's please proceed.
Hang up, because this cannot be real. I mean, this cannot be real.
Oh, ma'am,
Ma'am, it
this
is real.
very
Ma'am.
real,
Please put the
ma'am.
man back on the phone.
Very
Excuse
real.
me, as your advocate, Mrs. I'd like to say, please, I ask you to not disconnect the call because then they're going to automatically win this. Like we automatically, that's it. It's not a good idea. But if we can just stick through this, we can make sure that Mr. Bastard is properly
Bastard, say it.
Mr. Bastard is properly dealt with.
Right. And this Zeus profile is pretty concerning, but we'll take that up later. Let's move forward, please.
Your Honor, his private dating profile that Mr. Bastard found online, that's his private dating profile on a site called Zeus.
Well,
and
it's not private, though. It's public. It's public.
Well, it should
publicly
in no way,
accessible.
it should no way play into.
Publicly
listen,
accessible.
No, that is in a public forum.
Thank
Please
you.
proceed.
we
Thank
all
you.
have
Objection.
private
Objection.
dating profiles
Objection.
that do not fall
Objection.
into
What's your
this.
objection? What's your
My
objection?
objection is Mr. Weber's dating profile is very much not private. Otherwise, what would be the point of it? It's most definitely public. It's designed to meet strangers, okay? It is a very public
I concur
profile.
and I
It has
oppose your
nothing
objection.
to do with this. Ma'am,
Zeus
can
is
you
a
put
public.
Mr.
His profile is public.
Ma'am, can you put Mr. back on the phone unless anyone has anything else for you? Maybe Scobie, do you have any more questions for her?
I'm good right now at the moment.
Okay. You're dismissed, ma'am. We can speak to Mr. now.
Is it
and
time for me
conclude
to
this.
give my evidence?
Well, let's have Mr. back on the phone and we can conclude this hearing. Correct, Your Honor?
No, I haven't.
Yes.
I haven't
Let's
given
just
my
move forward.
testimony.
I know, but we
haven't-
need Mr. back on the line.
Okay, but
Let's get Mr.
I want to
back.
give my say here.
Okay. Mr. Are you back with us, please?
Yes, I am.
All right. Ronathan, let's entertain your evidence here. Your testimony, please.
Okay, so trying to calm down a little bit here. I had just finished my lunch break, which I spent handing out toys at the orphanage. Didn't get a chance to eat anything.
Okay, this
I
is a
came
joke
back.
here.
I came back. Excuse me, they're talking over me. Come on now.
Sir,
I didn't
please.
talk over them. Do you see the kind of aggression? I returned to my desk and I saw a note from our social media team that this man had been sending out some very angry and obnoxious tweets. And they would ask if I could reach out and try and pacify him so that he didn't cause any kind of security incident or anything on our flights. And that's when he launched into the xenophobia. He kept asking me where I was from and if I was even in America. And like when he found out I was British, that's when... I'm sorry, he's talking over me again. And that's...
Please refrain. Go ahead.
That's when the straight-up abuse started. He accused me of buggery, which is defamation on a recorded line, and we have that transcript now. And he also said many things about the British people being scumbags and losers and how he hated having to go through Heathrow anyway because the place stinks. And he made fun of my voice at one point. He was like doing a British accent like this, mate, hello? Like trying to be really funny.
Your Honor, I object. I object to all of this, Your Honor. I object.
What is your objection,
object.
please?
This is all tall. He's telling many tall tales.
I am
this
not.
Mr.
And
Bastard.
on top of that, I put it to the court that this man is of low moral fiber and a bad reputable character because he has an active dating site profile whilst being married.
Okay. Objection. Objection.
Okay. Listen, this man is into the Zeus buggery or whatever. Let's hold that. What's your objection, please?
This Zeus dating profile, his private life, what he does in front or behind his wife's back, all these things, Mr. Bastard handing out choice. I don't care. We do not speak, even if our customers are on dating sites, if they're into buggery, whatever, we do not speak to our customers like this.
Or if they're
Judge.
into adultery.
It doesn't matter. We don't speak to our it's not for us to judge. We're here to serve.
I concur.
It's the judge's job to judge, and I was submitting this as evidence of his low moral fiber and poor character.
That's completely
the fact that
irrelevant.
He's a fundamentally dishonest man.
Okay, I'm looking at your employee profile, and I see you do a lot of work for the needy and the children, and I commend you for that. But let's move forward, please.
Okay, and so what happened was he launched into this tirade of abuse, ending with him saying the F word. I'm not going to repeat it because I'm a Christian, but he kept saying the F word to me, F this and F that. And
objection, Your Honor. Objection.
What's the objection, please?
I see Mr. Bastard said, fuck you, fuck off a couple times on the call. So, yes.
That's how we speak in London. That's how we speak back home in London. That's how we speak.
Doesn't matter.
Again, this is just
racism.
Now,
I will admit that the last time I was across the pond, I heard cunt and the F word a lot, and it seems to be
that is how we speak.
Endearment terms.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
Let's proceed and put the F words and everything else to the side, and let's get on with the Zeus buggery, please.
Yeah, so, I mean, I would like him to answer some questions my lawyer has prepared about his love of buggery and his adulterousness, please. If you would like to go ahead, Mr. Scobie.
Sir, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I want to know what kind of joke this is.
This is no
joke.
This
is not a joke, sir.
Where are you people calling from?
You people.
What do you mean by you people?
Unbelievable. Just because my lawyer is black.
Where
Unbelievable.
Are you calling from?
What the hell do you mean by you people? What does the color of my skin have to do with what we are dealing with right now, ma'am? May I ask that?
This racism is very concerning. Now, Mr. Are you there? Please hold the receiver closer to your mouth. I'm having trouble hearing you. Are you there, sir?
Oh, there they go. They hung up. Finally. I'll try him one more time, but it may be done. Zeus buggery. He does have a dating site profile, though. That's why he gets for being racist towards the British.
He just got back from his lunch.
Hello.
Looks like
yes, sir. This is Mr. Weisenheimer. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, but I'm wondering, you're not following what are standard legal procedures.
Sir, I'm going to go ahead and render a verdict after they sent me this Zeus buggery information and your wife racially assaulting his attorney with the "you people" comment. I'm going to give you 5 years in prison on the no-fly list. Okay.
5 years in prison.